So basically today we are going to discuss about the data structure. Okay. From today onwards, we are go for the coding related to the data structure. Today we are going to discuss about stack coding. So we can see how stack will be work. If how to do a code for the stack. If a push and pop is given, then pick what is a pick function. Then we can discuss about then how can check the condition is a stack is full or not. If a stack is empty, then how can we can perform the operations, all the things we are going to discuss about in the stack creations. Okay. So I think board is visible to you. Yeah, its board is visible. Na? Okay, thank you, Tirth. So now see, so basically we are discussing about the stack. Stack, that means it work on the last in first out technique, or you can say that the first in last out. Okay, so it work on the technique, this one last in first out or first in, this is the work on. Okay, now see, in a stack we have to perform different type of operations. That is very important. So basically you can perform two type of operation in the stack, that is called a push and this is called as a pop. Push and pop. Pop means we have to inside put inside something element inside the bucket, or that is the out of the bucket. Pop means out of the bucket. Okay, out of the box, or you can say it as out of the bucket. Okay, so these two operations are common in a push and pop, and in a stack. And a stack will be work on last in first out and first in last out. A part of that, when we are using the stack, we have to follow some different type of functions calls, because we are using here. So before entering this bucket, now, so this is the your one bucket look like a stack, and here we are discussing about this is the bucket size. So bucket size is here as a 4, that is a similar to like a array. Okay, so similar to like a array. So now when we rotate with the clockwise and anti-clockwise, the array higher index is become as a top. Okay, top. So in a stack, so this is look like a stack, and the topmost element is called as a top. Okay, and this is called as a capacity of bucket, and whatever elements we can insert is called as an item. Okay, that means I'm talking about the element insertion is called as a item. Is it clear? So basically before entering the stack or before pushing down the stack inside any elements, we have to check that one is full or not. That means the stack is full or not. Is empty or not. These are a function. Okay, then we have to choose one pick function. Pick function is what the pick function, and here we have to use a create a stack function. That means originally when that is a empty, so pick is basically indicate that last element of a stack, or we can say that topmost element, top most of elements of stack. So that is the pick function, that is the last element of the stack, or we can say that the topmost of the element of the stack. Is it clear? Please reply. Up to this is clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now see. So one by one, we are going to create a full function. That means each stack is full or not. Then we have to create each stack is empty or not. If empty, then we have to perform the push operation. If is full, then we perform the pop operation. And is it which one is the peak element? We have to choose that one. We have to display that one. That is possible. And create a stack as a function. The first time when creating the stack, it will be initiated by this function create a stack. Okay. So basically, you stack coding can perform by array or linked list, both. Okay, we can perform this code using array or linked list, but here we can perform the array because we already studied about the array, so we can perform the array, not linked list we are using. Okay, now so now see. So before study the data structure, I'm already mentioned that here we are going to use concept of structure. Here we are going to use the concept of function. Here we are going to use the concept of array. Here we are going to use the concept of the pointer. Okay, these 4 points are very mandatory for writing a code in data structure. So that's why I am already told you, before starting the data structure, be clear about these 4 things. Otherwise, you are big trouble. Okay. So first we have to create the structure. What inside the stack? So I am creating the structure, putting a struct and a stack name. That means creating a struct, and here I'm creating a stack. Okay, this is a stack. And now when the stack I'm talking, what we are going to use? We are going to use in a stack as a top. That is the top element I'm talking about. And we are going to use a int as a item. The item, so we have to use the item, and where you have to use the item of the maximum element. Okay, so whatever the element we have to use the item, that means the size of the capacity. So here the capacity may be used as a maximum or capacity. So these are the stack size I'm talking about. Okay, so this function are created. So after that, I create a user defined function like a struct stack st, where we have to perform the different type of operation with the help of all the things. And then you see how the main function we call all the things. So first we are creating. So we are creating a typedef function. Okay, and here we are creating a struct stack and st. Now where I am writing, why I am writing this one? So this indicate that this st variable hold a structure of a stack. So that's why I have to define key what is the defined data type def, and having the nature of struct stack, and st is the variable name. Okay, now I am going to create. First I'm creating void create stack. Okay, to create empty stack, then I'm putting st and as a pointer as a s. So this s comes from the main. Okay, this is called by main, okay, main function. So don't worry. So this one st and pointer, that will hold the address, and here we can mention that stack on the top is equal to -1, is equal to -1. Now see, first analyze this one. So now see, first understand the concept of empty and full. Okay, so suppose this stack is empty. So this stack is empty, so I have to put as a -1, because -1 indicate that the condition is false. So I can put this is the empty, so I can write -1. Suppose this stack is full, then how can check this stack is full or not? So I'm writing top -1. If maximum equal is top minus 1, then it say that this stack is full. So now see, this is the top. Suppose my I am the position of 5, then 4 minus 1, it are getting minus 1. That means the first, that means not empty. Okay, so that's empty. Suppose I am getting 3 minus 1, so it may be full. 3 minus 1, that means 2. So what is the maximum value? It becomes up to 2. इज इट क्लियर कि भाई कैसे हमें मैक्सिमम फाइंड आउट करना है, कैसे मिनिमम फाइंड आउट करना है, टॉप में कि फुल है कि नहीं और एम्प्टी है कि नहीं. समझ में आ रहा है? नो रिस्पॉन्स. देखिए, हमें बेसिकली कोई भी एलिमेंट अगर हम पुश एंड पॉप करना चाहते हैं स्टैक में, तो सबसे पहले चेक करना होगा कि वो हमारा एम्प्टी खाली है कि नहीं स्टैक. तभी तो उसमें हम पुश कर पाएंगे. तो उससे चेक करने के लिए, खाली का मतलब क्या हुआ कि उसमें से हमें क्या करना है, फुल चेक करना है. फुल चेक करने के लिए अगर जो मैक्सिमम साइज है उससे 1 करेंगे तो दैट मीन्स वी हैव ए स्पेस, देन वी हैव टू पुश दैट 1. अगर हमें उसमें से पॉप करना है, एम्प्टी करना है, तो उससे हमें क्या होना चाहिए, -1. हमने इसे सेट कर दिया कि अगर टॉप की वैल्यू इक्वल टू -1 है तो वो हमारा एम्प्टी है, अदरवाइज नॉट एम्प्टी. इट क्लियर? ओके. सो
yes sir.
Thank you. So we can go for one by one. We can write the code for stack is full or not. Same thing, whatever I'm writing, same thing I'm going to tell you. Now see. So here I'm putting int I'm putting is full, that a function, and here I'm passing st, that is the structure type of pointer storing s, and here I am going to check what is going to check if same process, if top is equal to max -1, then we have to return a true, else return false, else return 0 and close this one. Similarly, this is the next line. I'm going to create again function empty. Same, whatever I'm telling is empty. And here I'm passing same function, same address, same everything will be same. And here I'm putting if s tend to top, I am putting like is equal to -1. Okay, then return 1, else return 0. Okay, so these are the case. So basically for the interview purpose, these are two very important points. So among all stack programming, these two functions are very important. No one interested to ask what is the code for your stack variable. They were interested to ask you this one. So these two brackets are very, very important. So always remember when a stack is empty, in which condition a stack is empty and which condition a stack is full. Okay, so whole of this study, we can conclude that we always remember the concept of how a stack is full and how a stack is empty. That is important. Not coding is not important for the stack. Okay. Now, after writing is empty, so we have to push and pop, we have to write inside that one. Okay. So now see, here I'm going to write push. Push nothing returns, so I can use a void because it cannot return, it can be put inside the stack. So here I'm writing push, then same st, this is the, sorry, and this time is not only, this is passing the item. So I'm writing int item, the element, and here I'm passing if is full. Again, before that we have to pass is full, then we go again to that point and check. So the is full, then we have to printf statement, the stack is full. The stack is full. Okay. Otherwise, what we have to do? Otherwise, we have to perform this operation. What? We have to go for the top plus plus, and the item we have to store, the item where to store? In a stack where the top is equal to what we have signed? New item. Okay, so new item, so here also put new item, because don't be confused. So here we are passing the new item. Okay, and this one is closed. So that is a code for the push. So first time you have to check this is empty or not. If full, then print full. Otherwise, we have to increase the top plus plus. We go for the increase and push the new item. And this is over. So this is the for this one, and this is for this one. Okay. Now, same thing, same pattern we are going to write, but here that is the writing integer type. Why? Because it can be returned, and here it can be returned a pop, and here only pass in the pop operation that st pointer s, not item, because we have to pop. And again we have to check. When we have to check this is empty or not. If is empty, s of s, this one, then printf, this is the empty. Else, what we have to perform? We have to perform like so is empty, then we have to perform a printf statement here, and we have to pass s item of this one is top, that we have to pop out and print this item, and after that we have to put s top minus and close this bracket, and also this one close. Now see, suppose this one is the 8, 9, 10. So this one is I'm going to do pop. So what you have to do? Is empty? Is no, it's not empty. Perform s item not top. This is the top item. This will be the pop, and now again this will be the top. Is it clear? पॉप आइटम कैसे वर्क किया, इस क्लियर हो गया?
यस सर.
Yeah. Okay, clear?
Yes, sir.
So now see. So this one, top of the stack is clear. Similar to this one is always what we obtain. Now see how this will work. Suppose this is not full here. So what we have to do? Suppose this is my top first time. So it will be increases to here, and here put the element. Yes or no? This line will be said that all the things. Okay. No. So, and for if you want to print all the items, so we can create a print stack. So how to print this one? So you know all the things how to print. So you have to write this code also if you want interested. So this one is the easiest. This print stack, and here pass again this pointer. Inside that, what we have to point. So we are going to print for loop I equal to 0, then I less than count. So I am going to introduce the count, whatever the size, and I plus plus. Okay, and inside that one we are writing printf statement %d s pointing to the item I. Okay, this one is the easiest one. Yes or no? Okay, so now don't worry, I can introduce the count. So before this one, I have to introduce a count because all the time I am going to the count, so we can minus this one. So I am going to write here int count is equal to 0, and here when I can this one, when this operation is over, that means push, then I have to use count plus plus, and here I have to use count minus minus. Is it clear? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, so what we have to do in the main function now? So I'm going to write here main function. So basically, you know the dynamic memory location. So I have to write the dynamic memory location. So what I'm going to write, int main, and inside that I can create a character type, and here pointer, this is the pointer creating, and here I'm passing the pointer, that means the data type and pointer, and here malloc and size of this one. So I'm passing size of what, this one s, so I'm sorry st, so I'm passing st. Okay, and here I'm create stack, and here I'm passing small s. Okay, this is small s pointer, so it will pass. And suppose if you want to pass, then push s comma 1, then you have to push s comma 2 like this one. Suppose you have to pop, then you have to pass like this one and close this bracket. And even if you want to print all the things, so here you create a print function, so it will be creating like that one, print stack. You can create a print stack and pass s and close the bracket. So among all the things, important point is that this one and this one. Now see, here we can perform the operation. Now see, is empty, is full, then push, then pop. Okay, and sometimes it's possible, then you have to perform the pick operation also. So these are the function. Here this function time complexity always order of constant time. So is it necessary, then it called, is it not necessary, then it's not called. So we can write order of one time. Is it clear? But overall time complexity of a stack is order of n, because we have to perform n times all the times. But here there is no loop, so we can conclude that we have time complexity order of 1. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Or thing is important. What is the application part? So you should know that is the application, or everyone interested to ask application nowadays. So in a stack where you have to apply, so we can use the website. That means we can go for the back and forward. Third one, undo operation. Fourth one, function, and everything where there is a recursion is available, we can use stack and stack operations. Yes. So basically these are the website. We can go for the back and forward and undo operation. We are playing the chess games, all the things games. Playing a game, we are playing our games now, so we can perform the undo operations. Then different type of graph traversal we can follow on a stack and push operation. So try yourself and take a help from the website, take a help from the YouTube videos. If possible, then go for it. Important is that concept you are understand or not. Yes or no? Anyone? Okay. So try yourself. Yeah, Ankur,
Yes, sir.
you can take attendance and send to me. Okay.
Okay, sir. Sir, attendance is taken.
Okay. Okay. So everyone can post your attendance in the chat box, please. Registration number. Everyone can post your registration number in the chat box. Yeah, Parth. Thank you.